Here we are today as Rolling Hills Asylum, one of the most haunted locations in the United States. Look at, what is that by Jeremy though?
I need someone to validate that I'm not insane.
I just got chills.
Oh my God, I heard it too.
Oh my God.
Here's the game.
Welcome to Rolling Hills Asylum. I'm Sharon Coyle and I'm the owner. And Rolling Hills has a long history. We opened up in January 1st, 1827 as the Genesee County Poorhouse and Poor Farm. We housed all the indigent people, widows, orphans, drunkards, mentally and physically disabled, Civil War veterans, anyone that needed help. And it was a self-sustainable facility, meaning that it had crops and cattle, and they did their own food and building of furniture. And it lasted like that as a poorhouse and poor farm for about 110-15 years without any changes. And then in 1938, the area was growing so large, they built the Genesee County Infirmary, which was the first fireproof facility of the county. Then come 1956, 57 or so, one of our dormitories burnt down. It was the men's dormitory. And so they built the long east wing that everyone sees from the road as the men's dormitory in 1958. 64, we went co-ed and became the Genesee County Nursing Home, closed us down in 74. We had some problems, lack of water was one, hospital ramps that were pitched ridiculously to open stairwells, and we closed down. So Rolling Hills Asylum is 3 buildings connected with a tunnel, so it's close to 60,000 square feet. It's pretty large, and we have almost 100 rooms. We're going to be focusing in on a lot of rooms that are under investigated or under visited, just so you can actually see there's activity everywhere.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm a volunteer here at Rolling Hills Asylum. I love this building because out of all the places me and my team have investigated, this was one place that we just kept coming back to. It's fantastic with EVPs, and that's honestly my favorite type of evidence.
My name's Jason Heim. I've been a volunteer here at Rolling Hills Asylum for 4 years. One of the reasons I like this building is for the history of it, and I always kind of been amazed by the paranormal.
My name is Jason Milton. I am a volunteer here at Rolling Hills Asylum, and I love this building. The first time I came here, I was a complete skeptic, not expecting anything to happen, and within just a few moments, I was having experiences of my own and making me question a lot of stuff.
The first room is the laundry room. It's way down the tunnel. It's a big room. It's where they used to do the laundry, obviously. Unfortunately, a lot of the equipment is now gone, but we have some other vintage laundry equipment that we bring in there. We bring in equipment because we want to give it a flavor of what it used to be and for the spirits to feel comfortable and remember that it was a laundry room. So hopefully the people will come through and feel comfortable enough, and they'll start talking about what their jobs were and what their day-to-day life was.
How's everybody's evening tonight?
Are you enjoying the heat?
Okay, so we're in the laundry room, and it's myself, Jay, Drew, Jason, our camera guy extraordinaire, Jeremy over here. Jason put a laser grid, the green laser grid, facing towards the tunnel. So if a shadow comes in or a person walks in, he'll cut the beam, and we'll be able to notice that. We have a millimeter sitting on the chair, which is now going off. There's at least a 1/10 of a degree temperature change from the ambient air right now. Probably closer to a couple of tenths of a degree temperature change. There's definitely somebody by the chair, and they're very enthusiastic. Just so everyone knows, Drew has extraordinary hearing, so he's sitting there with a lifetime recording going.
I thought I heard the word Jack.
Little Jack, if you're here, we have some mag lights on. I know you like to play. So down the laundry room, we have Little Jack, or Jack. And he looks kind of like Pugsley on the Addams Family. He's really cute. We've had pictures of him running around with bare feet, shorts, and a horizontal striped shirt. And he's very interactive. He's probably one of the most popular people in the building. Little Jack, are you around? Do you want to come out and play?
Jack, do you want to play tag? Play tag with the flashlights? Go around in the circle and light them up?
Could you light up one of our lights for us, please?
Jack, we got an EVP of you not too long ago saying, "Give me my ball." Where is your ball? Can you throw me the ball? Or roll me the ball? Hey Jack, do you remember when I came down here with Chris and I walked over to the door, over to here, and I was going to put something in this room, and I opened the door. What did you say to me?
The recording in our view. Do you want us to leave?
What you're telling him about it going over and being down here with Chris, he goes, "Where's the ball?"
What?
Right after you say Chris, he goes, "Where's the ball?"
I hear it. I heard it too.
Oh my God.
Here's the game.
I thought I heard talking. Couldn't
I
make
heard
out.
it through the headphones.
He asked, "Where's the ball?" right after you said Chris.
I just got chills. Remember when I came down here with Chris and I walked over to the door, over to here. And again, no, back it up. When I came down here with Chris and I was over to the door, over here, and I was going to put something in this room. It's all over me right now. Makes me want to hug him when I heard that. Breaks my heart.
EVP stands for electronic voice phenomenon, and what that is an audio signal that's picked up by an electronic device, camera, audio recorder, that you don't hear at the time of the investigation. If it's an answer to a question, something pertinent, a sentence, it might be something paranormal. We spent about an hour and a half in the laundry room, and some interesting stuff happened during the investigation, but as I was going through our footage and audio, I noticed while we were setting up our equipment, I was handing off a camera to our cameraman, Jeremiah, and you can hear a voice coming through clearly on the camera's audio.
Good. I'm gonna switch with you.
What's really interesting about this piece is that it was only picked up by the camera's microphone. None of the other audio devices running picked it up.
I'm gonna switch with you. I'm gonna switch with you. I'm gonna switch with you. Jer.
This next piece of audio happened a little bit later in the investigation. We're all sitting around asking questions, and nobody heard it at the time. It's a little hard to hear what's being said, but it's definitely a whisper of some kind.
How's everybody's evening tonight? How's everybody?
Overall, the laundry room was a really interesting investigation. We caught some EVPs and heard some unexplained noises throughout the evening. I can't wait to go back inside Rolling Hills to see what other secrets lie within its walls.